Hello, I'm Carol Vorderman and welcome to another Perfect 10. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in 10 minutes. I am here every day this week, Monday to Friday, as ever, training your brain to be a little sharper with puzzles that will educate, entertain and irritate the life out of you. So make sure you subscribe, follow and like to get the next episode as soon as it drops. I'm here with 10 brand new questions every single day to stretch that mental muscle of yours. Today, it's Tuesday, so if you haven't played yesterday's episode just yet, go back, maybe give that one a go as well. And if this is your first time playing Perfect 10, welcome, welcome, welcome. We have got loads of episodes on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts, so maybe go back and have a go at some of the older episodes. They only take 10 minutes at a time. Okay. At the end of yesterday's podcast, I left you with this. Which classic horror movie is an anagram of Heights Inn? Did you work it out? And the answer is The Shining. Ugh. Sends shivers down my spine, that one. Well done if you got that right, though. But as you well know by now, no points available for the right answer to the anagram. That was just to keep you thinking between podcasts. But now we play for points. Have you cracked a daily Perfect 10 yet? Could today be the day? Let's find out. Question 1, your starter for a Perfect 10. What do the letters FOMO or FOMO stand for? This internet-based abbreviation became so popular in the 2010s that it was even added to all major dictionaries. But what does it stand for? FOMO. Question 2 is our sound round, and we call it hearsay. So which well-known phrase or saying is hidden in these sounds?
Wow! That is the best violent disturbance of the atmosphere I have ever seen!
Actually, you're right. I'd give it 10 out of 10.
What's the well-known phrase I'm looking for? Answers, as always, after the final question. Question 3 now, and time for some Carol lateral thinking. A recipe for a cake calls for 3 cups of flour for every 2 cups of sugar. If we want to use 8 cups of sugar, how many cups of flour will we need? Question 4 is all about training our memory, so listen to the clip. Retain as much information as you can, and a question will follow. Here we go.
Mum's got the photo album out again.
Oh, look at this. This is when we went to Paris in 1994. Do you remember? We got soaked in the rain coming out of the Louvre. That's when your dad tried snails for the first time. And look, here's Grandma's birthday. We took her to Hedon Castle and she got her picture taken with that knight. Here we are on holiday in Mallorca. You made friends with that boy Jason at the kids club, remember? His friends were from Liverpool. That was a good holiday, wasn't it? To think that was 25 years ago now.
Okay, here's your question. In which year did the family visit Paris? It was all in the clip, so reach back into your mind and see if you can pull that answer to the front. Our next 3 questions are all about the F words: frivolous, familiar and fun. Question 5. An evil wizard called Gargamel is the sworn enemy of which characters? Don't forget, you can always send me your favourite puzzles and riddles. I love trying to solve them as much as I love setting them. Message me at Perfect10Carol on Facebook, Insta, or head on over to perfect10.uk, our website, for more details. And we share our favourites with the rest of the Perfect 10 family on our socials and maybe even right here on the podcast. Here's question 6. How many fingers are there in a 20.7 gram Kit Kat? And here's question 7. Which band released an album, a single, and a stage musical, all titled American Idiot? Ringing any bells? Which band could that be? Okay, round 8 is 1 in, 1 out, where you have to swap 1 letter in a word to make a new word. Which letter can you swap in the word muse, M-U-S-E, to make a 4-legged animal? We call question 9. I know this, but do you? Let's find out. What colour is the black box on an aeroplane? It couldn't be. Could it? Could it really be that simple? Or is that a bluff? Or is it a double bluff, perhaps? And that's almost it for today. Here's question 10. As always, it's our daily riddle. What kind of coat is always wet when you put it on? Curious. Now, take as long as you need. Pause if you need to, because that is the final question of today's Perfect 10. Rewind, go back and listen if that's what you need to do. The answers are coming up, so if you do need to rewind, please be my guest. Some tricky questions there today, I think. So have a think. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's questions. Search at Perfect 10 Carol on Facebook, Insta and TikTok for even more content, including exclusive competitions, some cracking comps going on, and bonus questions, most of them highly visual. Right, did anyone out there score a perfect 10? It's time to find out. Question 1. What do the letters FOMO or FOMO stand for? And the answer is fear of missing out. Question 2 was another tricky hearsay round. I asked you which phrase was hidden in these sounds.
Wow! That is the best violent disturbance of the atmosphere I have ever seen!
Actually, you're right. I'd give it 10 out of 10.
The answer is the perfect storm. And well done if you got that right. It's a tricky one today. Question 3 was this maths problem. A recipe for a cake calls for 3 cups of flour for every 2 cups of sugar. If we want to use 8 cups of sugar, how many cups of flour will we need? And the answer is 12 cups of flour. You'll need to multiply 2 times 4 to get 8 cups of sugar. So if you do the same with the flour, you multiply it by 4, you have 3 times 4, you'll get 12 cups. And well done if you got that right. Question 4 was our memory question. The question was, in which year did the family visit Paris? And the answer in the clip was, they visited Paris in 1994. Question 5, we're into the 3 Fs. An evil wizard called Gargamel is the sworn enemy of which characters? And the answer is, of course, the Smurfs. Though most people tend to think of the 1980s Saturday morning cartoon series or the later live-action films when they hear the Smurfs, those little blue characters were actually first introduced in 1958 in a Belgian comic book series. Now you know. Question 6. How many fingers are there in a 20.7 grams Kit Kat? Is it 4 fingers or 2 fingers? And the answer is 2 fingers. A 4-finger Kit Kat is 41.5 grams in weight. Question 7. Which band released an album, a single, and a stage musical, all titled American Idiot? And the answer is Green Day. In the early 2000s, Green Day was working on a record called Cigarettes and Valentines. But when it was almost complete, the master tapes were stolen from the studio. Terrible. Instead of re-recording the album, the band decided that the theft was a sign that the album was never meant to be. And they started from scratch. Wow. And American Idiot was born. The album was adapted into a musical which premiered in 2009. What a story. Question 8 was, of course, 1 in, 1 out. Which letter can you change in the word muse, M-U-S-E, to get a 4-legged animal? Well, change the letter S for a letter L, and you get the word mule, M-U-L-E. Question 9. I know this, but did you? What colour is the black box on an aeroplane? And the answer is not black. The answer is, in fact, orange. The reason for this is to make it easy to find if the plane crashes. Seems obvious. A black box would make that much trickier to find. The term black box is actually a computing term, which means that the inner workings of a device are mysterious or unseen to the user. So a black box in an aeroplane is orange. And finally, question 10 was a daily riddle. What kind of coat is always wet when you put it on? Well, it's a coat of paint, of course. Has to be wet when you put the paint on. So, How did you do? Did you score a perfect 10? If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the podcast, follow us on YouTube and across our social media channels so you don't miss out on any of our episodes or bonus social-only questions. And if you're still hungry for more, join our Perfect 10 mailing list by heading over to our website, perfect10.uk. So, 10 questions, 10 points, all done in just 10 minutes. And our brains are 10 times sharper than they were 10 minutes ago. That's nearly it for today. But before I go, I'll leave you with an anagram as ever. Which British band from the 1970s and 80s can be found in the words Epic Hotel? EPIC, Epic, Hotel, HOTEL. Epic Hotel is an anagram of which band? The only way to find out is to tune in tomorrow, where I'll have 10 more brain-tickling questions to entertain, to educate, and to irritate you. I'm Carol Vorderman. That was my perfect 10. I hope you have a perfect day.